Gavaskar. It's been 24 hours, as I said, since we had that famous Indian victory. Dilip Vengsarkar will also join me later. But Mr. Gavaskar, pretty special day at Mumbai at the Wankhede Stadium. Virat Kohli's 50th one-day international 100, a record. Shami's 7 wickets. Your thoughts? What stood out for you on a memorable day in Mumbai?
What stood out for me really was, the overall performance of the Indian team. The calmness with which they executed while batting or bowling. There was not even a moment of panic, even when that Daryl Mitchell and Kane Williamson partnership was going on, which had some others worried. But there didn't seem to be any sense of panic in this Indian team. The captain was very cool. The shoulders were still erect. Nobody's shoulders had dropped. And when at the drinks interval, Rohit Sharma gathered the team together and said, "Come on, guys, one last effort and let's finish this." They came back and they took a wicket immediately afterwards, and that was it. So I think that stood out for me, that overall team performance. That's really been the feature of India's cricket right throughout this tournament. It's not that the batting has dominated or the bowling has dominated. It's been a total all-round performance, including the fielding, which has been, pretty much top class.
But has it surprised you just what we've achieved? I mean, to win, 10 matches in a row? It's not easy. I mean, it's never been done in World Cups to win matches like this. The great Australian team, 2003 and 7, went unbeaten. But are you surprised? Did you think the Indian team would be as good as it's turning out to be?
No, it didn't surprise me, because over the last couple of years, you can see that they have been looking to fit the pieces, and they've managed to do it during the Asia Cup. You could see that they'd managed to do it, and when Hardik Pandya came back to full fitness, then it was a completely different thing, because with Hardik Pandya, 2-in-1 player, he gave the team options. Sadly, he was injured, which opened the door for Mohammed Shami. But sometimes, when somebody is waiting for an opportunity, like Shami has been, and suddenly to get it, he's grabbed it with both hands. And look at what he's making a difference. He really is the one who's winning the games for you.
I want to look at two people who've contributed enormously, whose careers you followed closely, Mr. Gavaskar, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, both as leaders and as batsmen. In a way, do you think Rohit Sharma has set the tone for the rest of the team by the way he's played? With his great fearlessness, freedom and ingenuity, by far the number one player when it comes to strike rates in the first 10 overs in the power play.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, look at the way he just takes the opposition bowling on. And the best part about Rohit Sharma's batting has always been his ability to pick that line and length, just that fraction early, and get into position to play the shot. Yes, he is fond of the aerial shot, which sometimes, if it doesn't come off the middle of the bat, is going to result in a dismissal, as we saw the other day. But the fact that, when he's hitting it off the middle of the bat, the ball is invariably in the stands. And that makes the bowlers change their line, change their length, which benefits the batters at the other end. So this is where the impact that Rohit Sharma has had can never be underscored. I mean, it has been an enormous impact that he's had on the opposition's psyche with the way he's gone after them straight away.
The other one I wanted to speak to you, Mr. Gavaskar, about was Virat Kohli. 50 ODI hundreds is a phenomenal achievement, and he's got them in almost half the number of innings that the great Sachin Tendulkar made his 49 hundreds in. It just seems to me an incredible feat, the scale of what he's achieved.
Terrific, absolutely, no question about it. Absolutely, because look, the next best is Rohit Sharma with 31. So it just tells you the vast gap between him and numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. Because his century hunger, people are run hungry, he's century hungry. And his century hunger is insatiable, and that's how it should be. Every batsman worth his salt should put a minimum price of 100 runs against his name. And that's what he's doing every match. Yes, in this particular tournament itself, he could have got 3 more hundreds. He got out in the 80s, he got out once in the 90s, he's got out twice in the 80s, so he could have had 3 more hundreds. A couple of times he's gone past the 50, but has got out after that. So he's been in phenomenal form, and he's made every match count.
I want to turn also, Mr. Gavaskar, to two other headline makers who perhaps don't get enough recognition. One is Shreyas Iyer from Mumbai, proving all his critics wrong. Made a difference yesterday, got 100 in just 70 balls. As a result, India, instead of getting 350, ended up with a whopping 397. How good is he now?
Absolutely, no question about it. But for his initiative, but for his, the impetus that he gave to the Indian batting, that during that partnership with Kohli, India would not have got even to 350, and that could have been a bit of an issue. But his batting, taking the bowling on and then going on after 100, hitting those big sixes, Rahul coming and batting the way he's did. So look, I think this is what I'm saying, that over this entire campaign, while the focus has been on one man, the others have come in and made telling contributions, which is the reason why this Indian team is looking unbeatable.